2-minute warning. Give me 2 minutes. Drive down the field, boy, you know we gon' win it. Clock still ticking. My kicker about to kick it. Put you in the sleeper, get a sack, Grim Reaper. Ain't no overtime, I'm going for the 2. You ain't make the playoffs, what you gonna do? Better ask your boy, you ain't got a clue. Yeah, throw it up to me, boy, hands like glue. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, talk to the hand, stiff arm, man. Yeah, your boy got burnt. I think he got a tan. I think he got cooked. Your whole squad shook. Yeah, even in fantasy, your team can't handle me. Playing like a rookie, crumble like a cookie. Playing Call of Duty, your whole squad's dookie. Breaking down every score, my team about to go to war. Best show in your city, told you that from the door. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah, warning, give me 2 minutes. Yeah. Go dig. Yeah. Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call into the show, talk your shit. Keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your host, Filthy Rich, of the Underground Sports Show, baby. We live all the time, man. 412-407-2744. Call into the show, talk your sports, talk your shit. You know how we do here on the Underground, baby. We keep digging, man. Yeah, that's how we do it, baby. How many times I got to say it? It's the Underground Sports Show. Today we got a lot to get into, but man, you see what it is, man. Combine, draft, free agency, NFL type day. You know what I mean? So, yup. It's the Underground Sports Show. Let's get it. Yeah. Welcome to the Underground Sports Show, y'all. Appreciate y'all showing up tonight. It's your boy Filthy Rich, your host, man. You know how we get down around here, man. We're going to get into it, man. Combine, draft, free agency, all starting up here this week, man. The NFL, man, Pittsburgh Steelers season, been over, but it's never over till it's over in the NFL, man. It's just never over, man. Soon as the season's over, we got good stuff coming up. We all love college football, so that bleeds right into the off season of the NFL. And really, this is the beginning of the season, man. This is actually about to be the start of the new season coming up. So the off season is not very long in the NFL, y'all, man. And we here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk about it. And let's get into a couple icebreakers, man. So you know how I get down, man. We're gonna get into a little Steeler focus later about the draft and what I want in the draft. I want the Steelers to pick in the first pick of the draft. Not actually who, but what position. But I got a couple guys that I would prefer. Got a couple guys I hope that'll drop down to the Steelers. And it's just gonna be an exciting draft. But what's even more exciting, man, for real, is free agency right now, man. Free agency is looking like the draft, man, especially on offense, man. Defense, not so much, but on offense, if you can't go buy, offense this year, you just ain't trying to sell out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get it. So my squad, the Steelers, we got some money. And a lot of people's talking about freeing up money anyway with a couple more players and getting buku money. There's a lot of players you could bring to the Steelers on offense, and that's exactly what the Steelers need. So the draft can help us, but also free agency can help us, and not only us, but everybody, man. A whole bunch of people in free agency. But let's get to a quick story real quick, man. Michael Jordan wins the race again, man. What race was it? I don't even know. Last week he won that Daytona 500, and everybody seen what Michael Jordan seemed to do to the little guy, right? We all seen that, man. Michael Jordan's first big win, Daytona 500, and that happens. And again, Michael Jordan wins. Let's see what Michael Jordan got to say about winning this week. Come on. And that, but yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's see what Jordan got to say. But anyway, he was just bragging. I don't know why it ain't coming up. He was just bragging about the win, basically. But like nothing happened last week, man. And I don't know. I just can't let Jordan slide like that, man. I seen what he did, man. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. This ice people keep trying to say they seen must be, I guess the ice don't got to be frozen, huh? Because it just looked like water on the boy's back to me. And I seen a video where his dad poured the water bottle on the back of him. So all y'all want to protect Michael Jordan like he's some, I don't know, bro, what you want to call it, but some glorified figure just because of basketball. I don't know, man. Jordan ain't really ever messed with us like that. If y'all ever peep that out, you know what I'm saying? But y'all mess with him heavy, though. Y'all mess with him heavy, but that's wild to me. Think about it. But yeah, Jordan wins again. I can't get the clip I was trying to get. Whatever. Let's go to a quick video real quick, man. Rajon Rondo, man. Y'all heard about Rajon Rondo's son, bruh? Oh, y'all remember NBA legend, Boston Celtic legend, Rajon Rondo. I think he at least got like 3 championships, right? His son, 8th grade, bruh. 8th grade. Had to see this all day.
Pierre Rondo's son, the NBA star Rajon Rondo, is really tough. Only in the 8th grade. And look, you can see it in his face. But he's starting varsity and going crazy. He was taking on the #1 high school team in Kentucky and went out there and went to work and got the dub. Turned the corner, attack, underhand scoop late. To only be in the 8th grade, this kid is extremely poised. Gets downhill, doesn't even beat the defender, but extremely crafty to get the shot off. Mind you, he's in the 8th grade. This is varsity. That means he's going against some seniors. Making great reads like this to the corner, wide open 3 ball, get it out the net. It's about to be crazy one day. The league finna be full of NBA sons. You could just see the poise in his game, just like Pop. Get in the lane, drop off, dime. He see the game just like Rajon. It's in the DNA. Them boys just pass the hell out the ball. Again, look how poised this kid looks in probably the biggest game of his life so far. Ain't no rush. Draw 2, make the right read. Wide open 3 ball, get it out the net. Now he chilling in the corner. Good swing. Now you know what to do. Swing that one more. Wide open corner 3, get it out the net. You know Pop's told him we play both ways in this family. You better lock some shit up. We move them feet round this way. And if it's ever a loose ball, it ain't no 50-50. I ain't never seen a Rondo not come up with it. And good job by the refs. Don't just call the jump ball. Let him fight for it. Pierre Rondo wanted that rock more than anybody. Like I said earlier, they play 2 ways in this family. Let me see that rock, my boy. We ain't finna wait on nothing. Straight attack mode. Excuse me. Bite you. Draw on the defense. Kick out to the wide open shooter. Get it out the net. This kid a real PG out here. They try to press him. We good. Everybody clear out. I got this. I'm just saying, to really be able to handle this type of pressure in the the 8th grade is crazy. When I was in the 8th grade, varsity players looked like damn near NBA players to me. He out here dropping dimes, doing everything. Hey, all I can say, get them scholarships ready. Euro got all 3 of them boys. Finish with the left. I tell you, I know it's some college coaches can't wait to get a Rondo running the show for him. And I ain't gonna lie, you can already see at a young age he kind of moves like Pops. It's a little different out there. The boy, do he want the smoke, he want that pressure. Blow by, excuse me, to the cup with the left. This young man moving different. The fact he really taking his time with this is crazy. Coming off this pick the big and drop coverage, that's a crazy man. Pull up 3 ball, get it out the net. Bro dropped 17 points, 9 assists against the -- 1 team in Kentucky. Pierre Rondo's son of NBA.
Right. Well, yeah, man. Sweet video by Stoner Sports Network. Yeah. Rondo's son is the truth. 8th grade. Handling him like that. You see it, 17 points, 9 assists, 3 steals. He was out there balling, man. And, you know, they win a big game against the #1 team in the state. So, yeah. Shout out to Rondo's son, man. Like he said, there's going to be NBA, full of NBA sons in a minute in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we talking a little bit of football. Let's get back into a little bit of college football real quick. Sharon Moore, man, who was fired from Michigan. Story's kind of taking a twist, man. Everybody thought he was in, deep water, of course. I mean, I don't think he's going to get his Michigan job back. I definitely don't think that. But looks like he might got a chance to get out of this jam that he's in legally. All right, so let's listen up here and let this young lady explain what's going on with
See
Sharon.
what happens when you cheat on your wife.
Oh, there we go.
Wife. Sharon Moore, the former University of Michigan head football coach who was all in the news in December of 2025 after he'd lost his job and caught a criminal case stemming from a workplace relationship he was having with his assistant. Well, he just got some good news regarding his criminal case. And I'm not a lawyer, but I watched the hearing, so let me give you the recap on the interesting argument his attorney made and why the judge agreed with her. For context, in case you need it, this is Sharon Moore, this is his wife, and this was his executive assistant and his mistress. According to reports, the University of Michigan had previously investigated if Sharon and his assistant, Paige Shiver, were having a relationship, but both of them denied it at the time. And then on Monday, December 8th, Paige allegedly broke up with Sharon, and then she and her civil attorney, a woman named Heidi Sharp, went to the school's head attorney to admit this relationship. 2 days later, Sharon was fired for violating university policy by engaging in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. And after he was fired, he then went to Paige's apartment and allegedly entered it illegally and threatened to harm himself. While Sharon is there, Paige calls her attorney, Heidi Sharp, and then Heidi calls the police. And this is where some of the problems start.
When Mr. Moore came to the complainant's apartment, the first person that the complainant called was Heidi Sharp. Heidi Sharp then calls 911 and says a series of statements that are in my motion that she did not have personal information of and had no basis for and are untrue. Mr. Moore had a long history of domestic violence against Shiver. Okay. Shiver herself never made those statements. She never gave that information. There is no record of any of that. There is no documentation of any of that. There is no criminal history. There's nothing to support that statement made by Heidi Sharp. There was a screenshot of messages the days that the alleged stalking occurred. It starts, can you have Dave write a statement? Okay. What is the latest you can get me out? I called him. And then on the day of the incident, it says, can you call me when you get a chance?
According to Sharon's attorney, some of the things that Heidi told police about Sharon were not 100% accurate, and she at some point presented officers a screenshot of some text messages alleging that all of them were evidence of Sharon harassing Shiver. However, when officers show Shiver these text messages, she tells them that some of them are work-related, not harassment.
They showed her the whole screenshot, and she said, are these text messages work-related? Asked, are there any more text messages that you haven't given me? And the answer was no.
And so, Even though the officer is now aware that not all of the communications between Sharon and Shiver were harassment, the officer still included all of them, plus the statements made by Heidi and a reference to 12 unanswered phone calls when she goes to get a judge to sign off on the arrest warrant. And in addition to all of that, and this part is key, the officer did not tell the judge that there was a work relationship between Sharon and Paige. And that's important because the appellate court in Michigan previously ruled that when considering charges of stalking, knowing the relationship between the stalker and the stalkee is important. Here's how Sharon's attorney explained the ruling from the appellate court.
In that case, there was a stalking charge and there was a trial. At trial, the evidence presented that the alleged victim was a probation agent and that the alleged defendant was a probationer. The probationer contacted his probation agent many, many, many times, to the point where the probationer said, please stop contacting me. The probation agent felt harassed. She had her stalking charges filed. At a bench trial, there was a finding of guilty. On appeal, the appellate court stated that the relationship between the probationer and the probation agent is relevant. It's relevant because what it shows is that contact between the two parties had a legitimate purpose. The contact was for the probationer to notify his probation agent of certain things.
All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. She's making a decent argument, you know what I mean? For real. They don't got a lot of evidence that he actually did the things that they say she did. She's calling that a lie, and she's saying the only reason I'm repeatedly calling you is because you work for me and you're supposed to answer your phone because it's work related. So yeah, man. Hey, shout out Pittsburgh Big Dog in the house, man. Salute to you, my brother. Y'all make sure y'all watch Pittsburgh Big Dog Show, SC Sports World on YouTube also, man. So look that up. They talk big Steelers talk, man. A couple big fights gonna be coming up. So they got a lot of boxing info on that show, man. For real, that's what I watch it for, because that's where I be lacking. But yeah, hey, SC Sports World's where it's at. But yeah, as y'all see, my man got a chance. Now, I don't know if he getting that Michigan job back, but he got a chance, man. He got a chance. But I just had to throw that out there, man. Throw that in the wind, man. Y'all go back and rewind that. Listen to that if you got to again, if you ain't catch it all. You know what I mean? But, hey, man, lawyers seem to be making a good case. I don't know if it's going to fly, but I think he got a low-key chance. You know what I'm saying? Up next, though, in the news real quick, before we get to the Steeler focus, man, we're going to talk about the draft a little bit and see what's going on. What's that? I got Danny Dimes supposed to be getting a contract from the Colts. So that's a little bit of free agency. But the bigger story, man, back to college football, man. The recruit that steals out of what's Jacoby? What's his name, man? Jacoby. What's his name? Why am I? Come on now. And it's the second time my joint ain't working. Anyway, man, I try to get y'all another clip, but anyway, yeah, I'm trying to remember the boy's name, Jacoby. What was it though, man? Anyway, wide receiver for number 8 for USC, right? The recruit, I'm trying to get his name too. The recruit, 3-star recruit, come up there and steal his gloves, Jacoby. Is it Lane? Okay, dang, okay. Jacoby Lane, that's what it was. Jacoby Lane. So, still can't remember the recruit's name, but 3-star recruits, he accuses him of stealing his gear. Stealing his gear, man. And it goes viral, and everybody's bashing the young man for stealing his gear, whatever like that. And I seen a comment. There was one dude was like, man, this dude don't know how it work. Y'all people in here don't know how it work. Y'all calling this boy a bad man, and this is what they do. This is what they do. And I said, okay, that was a different take at it. Like, nobody really thought about, like, do these dudes be just getting stuff, and that's how it work? Or, because, you know, a lot of y'all ain't made no big college visit now. Come on now. A lot of us ain't did that. So he was backing that up. And then another guy comes out, J.C. Rogers Sr., And he says the same thing from he plays defensive back at Oklahoma. I think it was Oklahoma. But anyway, he comes out and backs up that same message. Now, he don't know this dude. It's a random dude. But he said, hey, we all been there, done that. And kind of calling Jacoby Lane like out, saying that, hey, dog, you breaking the code almost. Like, come on, man. I never seen nobody complain about some recruits coming up in there and grabbing something off you. You know what I mean? But the timing, I think, is kind of fucked up. And if y'all will see the image, man, the image was crazy. The dude posted it on the internet, what he stole from Jacoby Lane or whatever like that. I don't know, man. You know, I'm thinking nobody wants you taking stuff without you asking. They'll give you something, of course. But nobody wants you just taking whatever you want to take. So it really don't make no sense. But J.C. Rogers Sr. is trying to say that, hey, this happens all the time, man. No sweat. I never seen a dude complain. Go back in there and get you some more cleats. Go back in there and get you some more gloves. It's tradition. I don't know, man. Maybe he ain't like the dude or something. But one more thing, man. Let's check out a video on Indiana, man. Indiana football is not done. Let's stick around for college football. Let's see what my man right here got to say. Give him his credit real quick. West Jeezy J. It's a good video right here about Indiana. Let's check it out.
Indiana is on an absolute heater in the transfer portal. TCU quarterback Josh Hoover has committed to Indiana, but that is not all. Cincinnati transfer DB Jaquan Saints has committed to Indiana. We're not done yet. Boston College transfer running back Turbo Richard has committed to Indiana. Kansas State transfer edge rusher Toby, not going to mess up your last name, bro, has committed to Indiana. Not done. Michigan State star transfer wide receiver Nick Marsh has committed to Indiana. 6'3", 215-pound wide receiver. 1,300 yards, man, in 2 seasons. I'm telling you, he just needs the right plan and the right plot. Cincinnati is loading up, trying to show you that this is not a one-year run. Indiana is on fire.
All right. Like you said, Indiana's on fire. We shall see, man. Look, man, last year, they went to, the year before last, they went to the playoffs right away. Then the next year, they followed up with the championship. Who's to say Indiana can't go back to back? Who's to say Indiana can't go back to back, man? I got a little bit of faith in them, man. 1,300 yards at Michigan State. You know, Cignetti going to do something with that, bro. He going to do something with that all day, man. But yeah, let's check into some free agency, man, as we get into our Steeler focus, man, and see what's going on, man. Because I don't know if I'm more excited about the draft for the Steelers or free agency for the Steelers, man. Look, Steelers need offense, like I said earlier, man. There's plenty to pick up. There's plenty to pick up. But let's check this out real quick. And Greg Rosenthal, man, got a top 25 free agent of 2025 list here, okay? And I want to know if I'm tripping or if I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if I'm tripping. Because I'm looking at it like, my man, what kind of list is this? Okay? Top 25 free agents of 2026, all right? Malik Willis, George Pickens, Jalen Phillips, Linerbaum, Alec Pierce, round off the top 5, okay? That's cool. That's cool and all. But there's I really don't understand how the hell you got Malik Willis as the top free agent in football. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about, Greg Rosenthal? What are we talking about? Who do you work for? Who pays you to come up with a list that Malik Willis is the top free agent in football? Right on top of George Pickens, Alec Pierce, Trey Hendrickson, Kenneth Walker III, who just won the Super Bowl MVP, Rashid Shaheed, who just won a Super Bowl, Malik Willis. Now, look, man, I know quarterback's important, but not this goddamn important. That Malik Willis is the top free agent in the whole NFL. That's crazy. Pittsburgh Big Dog says Mark Cuban and them boys spending that bread, yes, sir, on that Indiana money. You ain't even know Indiana had no money. You ain't even know. But yeah, back to my list. Look at it. Now, Malik Willis need to go down, definitely one. Then down another one. Malik Willis need to keep dropping down this list. Past Kenneth Walker the third for sure. Because, like, who do they think Malik Willis is? Like, where is this coming from, bro? Like, okay, Malik Willis was a great athlete in college, no doubt. A great quarterback at college. He's been a really good athlete so far in the NFL, and he had a couple hot games, right? He had a couple hot games, but it really bugs me that they want to take the Steelers on a Malik Willis. Like, for what, dog? Like, basically, we got Malik Willis already and Mason Rudolph. Malik Willis has 6 touchdowns in his career, 1,322 yards in his career, and he's 3 for 3. Okay? Wins, losses. Mason Rudolph got 30 touchdowns in the NFL, 22 interceptions, 9, 9, and 1 with 4,925 yards. Mason Rudolph's record is 9, 9, and 1. So both their records is 500, bro. And Mason Rudolph clearly got the experience over Malik Willis. Malik Willis is guaranteed a better athlete than George Pickens, but ain't no way, I mean, not George Pickens, than Malik Willis, but ain't no way you would have Mason Rudolph, if he was a free agent, anywhere on this list. So why would we pick up Malik Willis if he's the same guy as Mason Rudolph? Why would we do that? Steel City Luke says Malik Willis about to cash in off that one game, man. Steelers should have picked him instead of Kenny Pickett. Facts, though, on that. I would have took that. Sad when they drafted that bus. Yeah, man. It's a passing league, so Kenneth Walker would be in the correct position. Is it a passing league, Unc? You sure about that? We had 2 2,000-yard running backs last year. And the 2,000-yard running back, that team won the Super Bowl. Okay? I've been telling people for years the running game is coming back. These quarterbacks can't even throw for 4,000 yards. Caleb Williams, did he break that record or not? If he did, he barely got over 4,000. Brady and Manning and them boys winging it. 5,000, Big Ben, 5,500 yards in a game. Them dudes ain't doing that no more. They wanted to be a passing league because of those dudes. Those dudes just was in a golden era. They was in a golden era. But Kenneth Walker Jr., also his team wins the Super Bowl this year, and he's the Super Bowl MVP. So is it a passing league? They might want it to be that, but that ain't where the talent lies. And if you really just look at, let's check this out. The free agents and the running back free agents, man, it's the deepest class of free agents. It's the deepest class of free agents. Check out the running backs here in free agency. Shoot, right off the bat. I know you're going to get on me, but Najee Harris is a free agent. I mean, I know he got hurt last year, but at the same time he rested. The man ain't never had less than 1,000 yards in his career. Still good running back out there in free agency, no matter what you think about One-Eye Willie. You know what I'm saying? I know he can't see. I know. I'm just saying. He gets yards. Austin Eckler, he might be washed up. Antonio Gibson, but Travis Etienne. Javonte Williams went back to the Cowboys, though, but that Rico Dowdle's out there. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker III, J.K. Dobbins coming off an injury, and her boy, Kenneth Gainwell. So that's a lot of dudes, man. And I'm probably missing somebody in the mix here. Not really nobody that you got to go hard over, but Rashad White is a good running back. Brian Robinson Jr., still might have something in him. There's some guys that's going to get picked up big time, man. Big time. Big time. Damian Pierce, they just left him alone for the Houston Texans. He had a good rookie season. So there's running backs. There's big running backs in the NFL for sure. In the chat, Still City Luke says, stop bringing up Cyclops. Now he got to damage Achilles too. He done, bro. I'm telling you, watch he get a job. You know he's getting a job. You know at least going to get a job. We're going to at least be able to talk about it. Cause you could be right. You could be right. I ain't going to say you all wrong. But, man, he had one injury, man. That's it. One freak one. Didn't even get to play. Didn't even get to prove himself, man. He didn't get to prove himself. I don't like that. I like a dude like to get to, prove himself. Malik Willis, look at 19. Kyle Pitts, man. They overvaluing quarterback. You see there ain't another quarterback in this motherfucker, though. Aaron Rodgers is not to be found. Not to be found. And I'm surprised Kenneth Walker Jr. What I call it? Kenneth Walker, where did I get that from? Kenneth Walker, I'm surprised he ain't in here. But Travis Etienne is way down at 24. But yeah, I'm surprised Kenneth Gainwell couldn't sneak up in there for sure. But yeah, Rosenthal, I think you got it twisted, man. Am I wrong? I don't know. But yeah, let's get to the draft a little bit here. Omar Khan today did say that he had his speech at the draft, and he basically said Aaron Rodgers is coming back, so we don't really need to think about that no more. Seahawks about to let Kenneth Walker go. Do you think so? You think it's money they would let him go? I don't. Charbonnet's nice though, but he'll be coming off an injury. I don't know. I think it'll be smart for them to keep Kenneth Walker. I would break some bread off to do it. Who else is going? I don't know. Yeah, Pittsburgh Big Dog says Gainwell is still not getting enough credit for sure. Uncle the chat says all running back TDs versus passing TDs. Okay. I feel you on that. That's possible. Never checked that stat out, but that's a good one to check out. I see what you're saying. It's a passing league, huh? I don't know, man. I ain't big on that one. But, okay. Let's go to the draft. And, back to the Steeler focus on the draft, right? What I don't like is this, man. I'm gonna show you the video real quick. And what I don't like is this right now when they talk about this draft. And the Steelers can't be this dumb, man. The Steelers will not be this dumb to do this. They will not. But Mel Kiper might be losing it a little bit. People have been saying that for years. I've never really been on that conversation. But after seeing this, I'm hoping I'm not losing it and everybody else is thinking this. Maybe this kid is as good as he is. But I'm talking about Ty Simpson. Mel Kiper wants to draft Ty Simpson for the Steelers in the first round. Definitely a passing league. Running backs are devalued. I get it on the psychology. Of the game. But I'm talking about on the field. What's happening? What's really driving the NFL, man? Like Derrick Henry, man. The Ravens ain't nothing without Derrick Henry. Lamar ain't holding it down by himself. Look at James Cook and Josh Allen. Josh Allen ain't the same without James Cook, man. You watch some games, them boys get busy and be saving them dudes, man. Saving them dudes. Running games making a comeback. Everybody got these nickel defenses and fast linebackers and running back. You got to run the ball. Javonte Williams, man, in Dallas, run hard. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But back to Ty Simpson. Let's listen up real quick to Mel Kiper because he wants us to get Ty Simpson.
It's underway later this week, which means NFL draft season is officially here. The festivities begin on Thursday with D-line and linebacker position groups, but as always, the main attraction will be Saturday when the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs all participate. However, projected first overall pick Fernando Mendoza has notably said that he will not be throwing at the Combine. The much-anticipated Mel Kiper Jr.'s latest mock draft for the 2026 mock draft. He still has Fernando Mendoza going first overall to the Raiders, and the second quarterback he has coming off the board is Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson going to the Steelers. Oh, it is Mel Kiper Jr. season as Mel Kiper joins us now. And Mel, let's talk about SA's favorite team. That would be the Steelers. What would Ty Simpson bring to the Steelers?
A young quarterback with an awful lot of talent in terms of being, I think, a faster, more athletic Mac Jones, potentially.
See Stephen A's face? Quick. Look, he's already digging in. He's like, what the fuck is he about to say? Yeah.
Steelers. What would Ty Simpson bring to the Steelers?
A young quarterback with an awful lot of talent in terms of being, I think, a faster, more athletic Mac Jones, potentially. Mac had 17 starts, Ty has 15, which is a dangerous number, risky number, but he's 23 years of age. Up till mid-November, he had 22 touchdown passes, only 2 picks, and then he had the 5 fumbles lost. Then he lost a little weight. Then he had all year, the offensive line didn't get the job done. The running game was non-existent. Receivers dropping balls, and Ty Simpson struggled some. But then, of course, he had the injury. D'Angelo Pons hit him in the playoff game, cracked rib. He fumbled on that play. Not available for the Senior Bowl. So now he's at the Combine. We'll see what he can do. I think if he's there at 21 for McCarthy, bring him into the fold, and maybe you have your quarterback moving forward that can lead this team to a lot of victories.
Why, bruh? Why? Now, I agree with you, Steel City Luke. Ty Simpson is a stretch, my brother. In the chat, he says, wide receiver, definitely Steelers' first pick. It better be, man. If Steelers reach for Ty Simpson, I'm burning some jerseys and terrible towels. Yeah. It's definitely a reach, man. It's a reach, man. Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all, Mel Kiper. They say you losing it, bro. You losing it for the Steelers, at least. Don't evaluate my Steelers no more. We do not need a first-round quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is about to come back. If not, we're going with Will Howard. I mean, Will Howard versus Ty Simpson. I'm taking Will Howard all goddamn day. Will Howard all day. Will Howard's a champion, bruh. Will Howard is a 2-time champion. Not only just the national championship he won in his last year at Ohio State, but he won a conference championship at Kansas State. He wins. He's a winning. He got that pedigree, bruh. Like Ty Simpson, you just explained all the downfalls. I mean, I don't care how it happened. You didn't win. You made up a whole bunch of excuses for him, Mel Kiper. Why? And you talked about the games, man. He only started one season. It's another thing that a knock against him versus Will Howard. There's no way I take on a Ty Simpson and he's 6'2", 7 pounds. I think I seen something like that. Like what? And you got a big-ass Will Howard, 214, 230 already. The Steelers ain't that dumb. Mike McCarthy, you from right up the street. You ain't that stupid. Nah. I hope, no. When y'all did it with Kenny Pickett, cool. It was the hometown boy. We got it. And we just ran with it. That was cool. It didn't work out. No, we ain't mad at that. But y'all pick up Ty Simpson, bruh. We gonna be mad. I heard the Steel City Luke said burning jerseys and terrible towel. He's gonna burn a terrible towel. Hey, he fibbing. Can't burn no terrible towel, bruh. All right. Hulk in the chat says in the morning, NFL passing touchdowns significantly outnumber the rushing touchdowns, generally compromising over 60% of the total offensive touchdowns compared to roughly 35%, 40% for rushing. Okay, I mean, getting in the end zone, they definitely pass in the red zone a lot, but I'm telling you, man, these running backs get it. Ty Simpson is a choker, Unc says too. Yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't impressed. I was never really in wow. I mean, he played at Alabama. You're going to get you some yardage. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get you some yardage. You got some talent out there. They say he didn't have the best talent. He had a bad offensive line. Rah. It's Alabama, bro. If y'all sad, y'all just sad. It is what it is. Y'all don't get no excuses, bro. Sorry. But yeah, no, let's not do Ty Simpson. We got Will Howard already. And Mason, we don't need Malik Willis. We got Mason Rudolph. We got the same person already on the team. Aaron Rodgers, go ahead and come back. And let's build this team before we get a franchise quarterback. And maybe Will Howard is him. Maybe we see something out of Will Howard to make us invest in Will Howard in the preseason or something like that. Because that's the only time we're going to be able to tell. That's the only time. Aaron Rodgers didn't play last year in the preseason. He probably won't again. So it's all you, Will. Mason Rudolph, we know what that is. Mike McCarthy should know this. He should know this. You know, last year he got derailed with the injury. It is what it is, man. But back to what you was saying, fellas in the chat. Wide receivers should be their number one choice, man. And let's take a look at a few wide receivers that I like, and I don't know if I like, and I like one of them a lot. So I'm gonna start with the one I like a little bit, I guess. Let's go with my man Jordan Tyson, bruh. Let's go with Jordan Tyson and see what he's looking like. Now, what I got here is the top 3 wide receivers in the draft. All right, I got my man Cornell Tate, because I'm thinking wide receiver, man. Tonight I'm gonna dig into some wide receiver and see what they look like. Cornell Tate from Ohio State, of course, the number 1 receiver in the draft. Mekhi Lemon from USC, who looks really tough to me, and Jordan Tyson, and he looks like a big, strong dude to me that can, get in the end zone. I'm gonna say that. So we're gonna start out with Tyson. Pittsburgh Big Dog in the chat says none of these rookie QBs will be better than a Derek Carr. So you thinking, you talking about, in this draft here. Yeah, you're right. Because Derek Carr is talking about playing again. That's what threw me off. I forgot about that article I read where Derek Carr said he's willing to come back and, play some football, even though he quit on his team because of an injury. I don't want to call him like he quit, but he thought he was done. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's in that free agent pool, I believe, too. All right, so let's look at Jordan Tyson from Arizona, bro. Let's go.
We're looking at what I believe is the best wide receiver in college football.
Look. Right, yo, I was counting up for him on a private flight, yo.
As you can see, George Pickens type of catches, battle catches. You're going to see it all the time from this Jordan Tyson guy, man. He's looking pretty good. Big dude, 6'2", definitely way over 200 pounds.
I was fucking up a sack on that purple Sprite. Yeah, all my bitches, even told a pistol, even blow it like a whistle. Lie to officials, I'll drip it down in crystals if I know you're real. How you geeking out your fuck with your steel. There's so many properties I bought, I'm king of the hill. Fuck nigga need to learn his place before we put him.
Now I'm gonna be critical here, but I know it's college. But I like to see him get his feet in bounds. Watch him get his feet in bounds, but you should be practicing that already, man. So you get to the pros, you ready.
Fuck with your steel. There's so many properties I bought, I'm king of the hill. Fuck nigga need to learn his place before we put him in it. Yo, stepping and swinging, I'm running shit, I might run for Senate. I got bitches in the kitchen, running coochie cutters. Bring my doggy out that cell, straight up out the gutter. We been them niggas every since position, needed feeling. And I fear I didn't see it was just me and Dylan. It was just me and Justin. Give her hair while she talking.
It's a tough route to run right there, man. I like that route right there on the goal line, a quick little out. When you don't got a lot of space out there, it's not an easy route to run.
Straight about that gutter. We been them niggas every since position, needed feeling. And I fear I didn't see it was just me.
Wide open with it too, so good route there.
Me and Dylan, it was just me and Justin. Give her hair while she taught me might give her concussion. I don't like discussions, I'm too rich for fussing. Look her dead in her eyes and how that pussy bustin'. I ain't never cuffin'.
Like I said, man, battle catcher, man. I like Jordan Tyson, bruh. In the chat, Unc says also you can't have a good passing game without a decent, good running game, and vice versa. Yeah, for sure. You got to mix it up. A balanced offense is always the best offense. That's what you're really looking for. Nobody wants to do one thing all day unless you just, you on some Jerry Glanville, you want to run and shoot, you know what I mean, which was cool in his heyday. But you don't see everybody be able to do that. That was very unique, man. It had something to do with Warren Moon, you ask me. There ain't just every quarterback that could just jump up in that thing. But his backup, Cody Carson, did the thing, though. And your boy was bad at it. Was his Atlanta quarterback. He couldn't get it done. He could never get it done in Atlanta like he wanted to. He had good receivers, though. Just couldn't get his quarterback. But, yeah, Tyson. But y'all like Tyson, man. Let's watch Tyson a little more to see what's up.
Still, yeah, baby daddy broke, no need for him to ride a wheel. I put paint on my nails, bitches fucking still. It's so money in my bank that I'm spending still. Lifestyle shit get twisted, I've been living shady. I've been beating up that Tyson, how do you step solo? I try anything once the lifestyle yellow. Tyson. I did this shit for my dogs, I just beat up your nose, I just beat up
We gonna get to the ball. Get the ball skills now.
They gave me youngs at 18, ain't know what to do. I fucking stack up at the jeweler, I was going stupid. Fell in love with a teller, I don't know Cupid. Got a
Spinning, breaking a tackle. Jordan Tyson down the left side.
he don't give a damn.
All right, Tyson, we like it, right? I like it. Tate is my number 1. Then Makai Lemon, but Tyson is the number 3 for me. And yeah, man, I mean, he's definitely the number 3. That's what he's on the big board. You got it right. Tate's easily number 1. And we're going to get into some Tate here. Tate is easily number 1. And we're going to see why here in a minute. But yeah, the realistic part about it for the Steelers is that we might end up with Tyson, man. And that's why I wanted to show him first. I really hope Lemon falls to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'll show you that when I get to Lemon. But let's look at Tate, because Tate definitely ain't falling to the Steelers, but he's kind of beautiful to watch, man. Let's just check out.
Look at Cardell Tate, and I go, oh my gosh, I can't get over the size of the guy. He's almost 6'4", he's 200 pounds. He's a specimen.
Cardell Tate, right now he can do no wrong.
He's just that technician, man. He's just that technician. He's just that Ohio State dude that the rest of them dudes is, that they breed, man, and Jigba and Olave and whoever else you want to say, man. God damn, there's so many of them. My favorite one, still to this day, San Antonio Holmes, bro. He set all this shit off. Now, it really didn't. You know, David Boston was before him. But for me, man, San Antonio Holmes, and I ain't being biased, man. If I wasn't a Steeler fan, I'd have still liked me some San Antonio Holmes. Because, see, San Antonio Holmes, the one thing San Antonio Holmes had over all these other Ohio State wide receivers is the special teams aspect, bro. He was the best. You can't knock him out wide receiver. He's done. And Jigba's kind of getting there, but he didn't go off in the Super Bowl like San Antonio Holmes did. You know what I'm saying? MVP, that joint. And, you know, that kick return, that punt return, he had in the playoffs, set it off against the Chargers, man, or that could have been a little scrappy scrap. So, and then he did Baltimore dirt, man. San Antonio Holmes was that dude, bro. San Antonio Holmes was that dude. But all these dudes, man, they still mimicking San Antonio Holmes in them routes, man. And go back to, well, like I said, David Boston, Terry Glenn, Chris Carter, shit, man. It's a long line. It's a long line. Still City Luke said Tate about to be on the Browns. Ooh. Jeez. Yeah. Let's think. What's the draft order real quick? You might get a point there. Cleveland picking 6, Tennessee. What they think about it, they need a receiver. Bad. Arizona, they already busted out with the Ohio State receiver, Marvin Harrison Jr., the one they thought was the super guarantee, right? Super guarantee. Now, the Suns is working out in the NBA, but in the NFL, the Suns don't always add up. So y'all showed y'all Rajon Rondo's son earlier. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I might be wrong on that too, but we'll see. Anyway, New York Giants probably ain't going receiver. But man, who I'm really scared of in the draft, man, I already know Kansas City going to grab Jeremiah Love, man. I would love it. I thought he was going to fall to the Steelers for a minute. He could. I don't know. He could if it wasn't for Kansas City. Everybody else might not go running back in the first round. They ain't what they really thinking about. But Chiefs, Pacheco's getting a little long in the tooth. Kareem Hunt's definitely longer than that tooth. They could use a spark too, man. They need something to get that offense rolling, turn that offense back young again, give Patrick Mahomes an ultimate weapon, and keep going from there. They'll be back right in the fold, man, right in the fold. And Cincinnati picking 10, that's just scary alone too.
Sideline. That's Cardell.
That's the NFL shit I was talking about. Getting it right already.
I'll tell you what, this guy.
She's one of my kids. Pull up on the kid, she left her kid at home. It's 10 p.m. and
Now he's doing his thing, but one thing I will say, Indiana, they was in that ass. Indiana was in that ass, yo. Indiana was hard last year, bro. Indiana was nice. They had to do him dirty twice, too. We'll move back and draft you up. Jordan Love, okay. Sure. All right, well, you know, that's it on Tate a little bit. I mean, it's more the same thing. He's crispy with the routes. 6'4", big, long wide receiver, perfect built. So, yeah, but this is the guy I think the Steelers need, man. If we can get this lucky, man. If we can get this lucky and get Mekhi Lemon, bro. This is the guy. I ain't saying he's better than Tate, but we'll wait. And I ain't saying he's better than Tyson, but I might be saying that. But what he brings to the table for the Steelers, man, being 5'11", let me get his size right, man, because I'm interested in this dude. I think I'm going to be a fan no matter what. Where we at? Hold up. 5'11", 195. So he's still pushing the 200. He weighs more than the 6'4" Cornell Tate, and he's 5'11". So, yeah. Give me the Hines Ward little dude, man. This is the faster, speedier Hines Ward, and almost reminds me of Troy Polamalu on offense, man. And he looked like Samoan, but I don't think he's Samoan. He might got a little mix-up in there somewhere. But let's see real quick. Check out Mekhi Lemon, my guy. I wish would drop to the Steelers.
Google search trend for tonight. Best wide receiver in college football, up 250%. Mekhi Lemon making his case once again.
I got another comp that I've been comping to, and y'all tell me before the end who y'all think he look like in the league, not on the Steelers, in the league. Tell me who y'all think.
Overload. Yeah. I'm on an overload.
He makes the grab. Touchdown.
I pop one up like the Beatles. I'm going roller coaster. I'm going fully loaded with my feet up. Put 8 zips in 1 liter. Yeah, smoking on drink apple juice. Canary yellow ice like apple juice. 3 main cheeks on maybe a coupe, I smash it up. Came from the bottom, you imagine. He stepped to that bottle in the average cup. Cardi up bracelet, love cuffs. Stars on the roof on the roller. A line full of dimes when I showed up. Freeway gang.
See that run after catch type stuff, man? I think that's what the Steelers need in their life, man. That's what they need in their life. And my man's giving it
3 main cheeks on maybe a coupe, I smash it up. Came from the bottom, you imagine. He stepped to that bottle in the average cup. Cardi up bracelet, love cuffs. Stars on the roof on the roller. A line full of dimes when I showed up. Freeway gang, all they throwed up. It was 10 spaceships when I showed up.
And like I said, I know he played wide receiver, but he just giving me them Troy Polamalu vibes, man. That never quit, run real funny type of build, you know what I'm saying? You really do, man. And he's a big dude for 5'11", 195.
Hide in the blue when I go up. Hop on the lid and we go up. Money in the
Call this. That's a catch.
Everywhere we go, got it sold up. Down on the hills with a roll up. Transform a coupe, got the doors up. Pretty little, got a nose up. Hearts up, ends with a sport.
Yak. Y'all see the yak? Get off me.
So the guy way close up.
Then break him down.
Breaks out, and he can fly. Levin makes a cut, and he is.
Come on, dog. I like that. I like that. I like that. We need some yak, man. We need that. DK Metcalf, we got a big guy. So you can have Cornell Tate. You can have Tyson. I want Makai Lemon. I don't know if it can happen, though, dog. I don't know if it can happen. Unc in the chat. Hold up. Unc in the chat says 100% Troy. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. You see it, right? I ain't tripping. Let's keep going.
Like a soldier, Hermes on shoulder. The game very cold, but I'm colder. I'm watching out when I'm watching.
He's been the sheet so far. Bounces off the two defenders.
Running like mattresses. We all like the struggle. Came out of my gutter. 90 can't touch us. I came from serving the butter. It got it caught like mustard. I might say I love you.
Now after that catch like that, I'm gonna tell you who his comp is, though, man. If y'all ain't figured it out yet, y'all ain't figured out the comp. Y'all don't know who he look like in the NFL. I don't know the 40-time Monk. We ain't get into that. The combat's coming up. You know what I mean? Combat's Thursday. These boys right here, wide receivers, don't work out till Saturday. They do their thing. So yeah, that's something to look at too, man. These 40 times, but 40 ain't everything. But if he can blaze too, woo. Yeah, that makes a difference if he can blaze. But we'll see. We shall see this weekend, and that's why I'm on the draft, free agency, all that. Because like I said, man, earlier, the NFL's kicking up. The NFL never stops. Feel like I don't even got to talk about basketball this year. I probably won't. March Madness going to get me, and then the NBA Finals, playoffs, and all that good stuff like that. I know that's going to get me. But other than that, this is going to be a hell of a draft and a hell of a time in free agency, man. This free agency frenzy is going to go hard. And it is all the offense, man. It just ain't running back or just wide receiver or quarterback's kind of slipping. But running back and wide receiver strong, man. You can get you some offense.
I'm on an overload. Fulfill your ego, fly to the ego. I'm on an overload. Like the Beatles, I'm going roller coaster.
Gets the pass out complete. First down and more.
See, the comp, man, he just reminds me of Puka Nacua, man. That's who I compare him to. I think Puka Nacua is definitely taller than that, but he got that build, got that strong frame, stronger than he looked. You can tell he's stronger than he looked. And yeah, man, he wants all the smoke. He wants all the smoke. I like that, man. But I think Mel Kiper had him going to what's the draft board again? I think Mel Kiper had him going to New Orleans at 8. That's where Mel Kiper had him going to. New Orleans at 8, match him up with Olave, get our young quarterback another weapon like that. Olave's your route runner. That guy's your cross the middle, break a tackle, and go somewhere type of guy. That will work for New Orleans. And so I can see that, Mel Kiper, on that one. But if you don't go there, it's possible he could drop, man. But that's a long drop, man. We got a lot of other wide receivers we got to check out. But maybe the Steelers can get Tyson. But I think people are going to be scooping these wide receivers up because they're good. Let's look at the other dudes, man, because it ain't over till it's over. Even if we don't get them 3, there's plenty to go around, man. Let's not forget about, we talked about Indiana earlier. Let's not forget about Amari Cooper and Elijah Surratt. We'll get some film on them come Sunday, you know what I mean? I'll organize it a little more and get some film on them. But that's not sleep on them 2 champions, man. Omar's that dude. Then you still got Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion, who's more like a Makai Lemon, not as strong, but probably faster and a better special team player. So, yeah, the pickings is here, man. Now, the thing is, do you go first round if the right guy ain't there? I do feel like it might be a reach for some of these dudes. You might be able to get them in the second round, like one of the guys from Indiana. You could probably definitely get in the second round if that's your second round pick. But y'all tell me, man, if your wide receiver that you want to be there ain't there, who do you pick? These top 3 guys is gone. Denzel Boston. I watched a little Denzel Boston. We're going to get into him on Sunday too. But Denzel Boston, man, he straight line guy kind of. 62 receptions, 881 yards, 11 touchdowns though. So he gets in the end zone, 6'4", 210. But like I said, we got a big body already. So I think we could try to find something a little more dynamic than DK Metcalf, man. So we ain't got to rely on him all the time. But a lot of people saying DK ain't the best route runner either. So we want to try to get a route runner too. But there's a couple dudes on the low, man. I think Elijah Surratt's probably like one of the best route runners. Amari Cooper is one of the better slot dudes if you want to go that route. But either way, you got to find another guy later to do some other things because the Steelers is just hurting that wide receiver, man. Bryce Lance, 6'3", 209, brother of Trey Lance, is a top recruit. We got to look out for him at the combine. Skylar Bell that went to Connecticut had big yards, man. He led the NCAA in yardage. And I think receptions, 101 receptions, 1,278 yards, 13 touchdowns, but it's at Connecticut. You know they don't play a whole bunch of people, but we're going to dig a little deeper into that too come the weekend, come after the combine. Jacoby Lane, the guy that got jammed up with the kids stealing his stuff and all that. He's a really good wide receiver, 6'4", 195, 49 catches for 745 and only 4 touchdowns though, but his average is 15.2, which is one of the higher averages I see on his board. All right, he's up there with Cornell Tate and who else? Another good receiver was, what was it? Oh, Malachi Fields from Notre Dame is averaging 17.5 a catch, but he only got 36 receptions, 630 yards. Wondering if he got injured or not. Okay, but yeah, man, that's what I want for the Steelers. A wide receiver. It's a must. It's a must. And I really like this dude right here. Makai Lemon. If he could drop, man, I'll be praying for it for sure. Trying to think though, like I'd have to be thinking defensive lineman again though if I'm not finding a wide receiver in the first round, man, or get the guard in the first round. A good guard, Salomalu. We don't want him back. He was the Achilles heel of the offensive line. So let's get a stud at guard. So I'll be willing to go D-line or O-line in the first round if the wide receiver we really want. I don't want to stretch for a wide receiver either. Definitely not stretching for Ty Simpson's ass, man. I don't know where he's getting that from. I don't think we need to do that. We got 12 picks. So there's going to be a lot of wide receivers hanging around too, man. So let's see if we're going to miss Mike Tomlin, man, because I've been telling y'all for years, man, Mike Tomlin is the quarterback whisperer, bruh. Steel City Luke says Malachi Fields is a sleeper, okay? Oh, yeah. Malachi Fields, yeah. Notre Dame, right. Steel City Luke also says Steelers better double up on wide receiver in the draft. Their wide receiver room is trash, man. Yeah, Calvin Austin's a free agent. You know he wasn't on that top 25. So DK Metcalf's really the only receiver on the roster right now. Am I right? Maybe Skowronek might be on the roster. But DK Metcalf might be like the only dude, man. We got rid of all them old dudes, MVS and Austin, like I said, he's a free agent. Wouldn't mind bringing him back, but after the draft, you can't shadow deal till after the draft. Let's see what we get. Find a new AB wide receiver, deceiving speed, and extremely good ball control. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. There's some dudes out there, I guarantee you. But my man Mike Tomlin was the whisperer, man. Speaking of AB, that's who discovered him. Emmanuel Sanders, shit, Santonio Holmes I'm pretty sure, yes, Antonio Holmes was picked by Mike Tomlin. Not sure, though. Anyway, who else? Martavius Brad. All the little dudes, sleeper dudes came through here, man. All the sleeper dudes. Even Deontay Johnson with his hands. Still made Pro Bowls. George Pickens, you got to put him in that. Mike Tomlin's the wide receiver whisperer, bro, for sure. But yeah, Combines Thursday night. It's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. Speaking of George Pickens, he's supposed to be getting a tag from the Cowboys. I think that's going to piss him off. I think he's going to be upset about getting franchise tagged. Do they really want to make George Pickens their highest paid player on offense outside the quarterback? Do they really want to do that? That would be wild. That definitely would be wild, man, if George Pickens came up like that. Think Dallas going to give him a contract. They usually play hardball, but I heard the Joneses say they didn't want to play hardball. Ain't heard much from Jerry Jones. His son been talking a lot. I don't know what that's about. But I don't know what the Cowboys going to do, man. They love to play their running backs and stuff like that over the years, but, they played Romo. One of the only quarterbacks they really wanted to pay. Guess they paid Dak Prescott, too. So we'll see, though, about George Pickens, man. Usually that number 88 number is the guy. Now, he got his money, but George come through. They going to let George trump him, or they going to make George prove it again? What would y'all do, man? I might have to let George prove it again, see how he act, put him in that pressure cooker to see who he really is, dog, for the year two. It ain't like I ain't paying you big money. I'm still paying you big money. It's just only for that 1 year. Ain't no security, man. Ain't no security, so, you kind of put that on yourself, put yourself in the situation that you in. So, I don't know if George Pickens can really complain about this situation. It would behoove him to just go with the flow. It's going to make you look better. It really is, man. It's going to make you look better if you just go with the flow. But yeah, man, that's it for tonight, man. Going, ended up with that one, man. George Pickens, see if he can get his money. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. See what's up after the combine. See who ran what, who did that. I can't tell you a time right now, but sometime in the evening. You know how we get down, man, on the underground. And yeah, check it out, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man, all that. Definitely share the channel, man, and turn me up, man, because I definitely need the support all day, man. So share it on all your social media for your boy and all that good stuff, man. And we out of here, man. It's the Underground Sports Show. Ow.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. And that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. And that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.
Robin Banks Productions, baby.